Hi, Soul Family. Thank you so much for choosing me as your reader. I really appreciate you. I wanted to bring a message forward for moving into Gemini season, which is happening very soon. So I have 3 cards, and I'm going to go over them from the Connected and Free Oracle deck. And so these cards are going to illuminate what we can pay attention to as we step into this fun season. So something that you need to know is that Gemini is connected to an air sign, which means we're going to be really in the mind. We're going to be open, we're going to be playful, and incorporating a lot of flexible thinking over the next month in accordance to what we're really seeing day to day in our lives. So the 3 cards that I have are Opportunity, Initiation, and Feeling and Form. So as a reader of energetics, I'll let you know what this has to do with everything. So like I had mentioned, Gemini has a lot to do with the mind. So we're going to be very playful and explorative and again curious as we move into this next month. Initiation. When this card showed up, I was asking questions around it. And Spirit is saying that there's a lot of things that you may have wanted to know about. This is the month to go ahead and to ask those questions, to stay open, to stay light, to stay playful in the realm of gaining knowledge. So don't be afraid to put yourself out there. If you can notice this dream, there's this idea coming forward and maybe it doesn't have a full expression yet. And it might not over the course of this month. That's okay. We all, in the act of creating our dreams and making them real, have to have time to just play in the imaginary realm and to really consider what it is that we truly want. So Gemini is coming on board to talk about literally how we can talk to other people, include them in what we really are wanting to initiate and start and have happen at some point. This is also, about gaining that knowledge and about feeling really good in yourself about what it is you want to be putting forward, being well informed. So you have to initiate that. So over the course of this month, pay attention to what genuinely lights you up. And if you do find yourself going in multiple directions, that's okay. One of the things you can do, because Gemini tends to be so playful and likes to think about multiple things at one time, and have its hands in multiple things at one time, one way to simplify this is to say it's totally fine to like multiple things, but then also ask yourself, what is most important to me right now? And trust that you don't have to let those things go per se, so much as actually just focus on what's for you and know that those things will always be for you as well. You don't need to rush or hold on or kind of do that octopus thing. You can genuinely feel into what lights you up most and know that, again, the universe has your back, so you don't have to worry about it. Continue to follow through on what really does support you. And it's okay if it's a little off topic. It's fine if it's different from everybody else. That's where the Feeling at the Form card comes in. You have to really feel into what is unique for you. So let's say you're taking up something and you're like, I really want to get into knitting, and you've never done it before, and nobody in your family has ever done this. You might have people around you being like, that's weird. Feeling and Form is about listening to your own rhythm, your uniqueness, and your cycles. Look at the moon here. And we know that the moon moves in cycles, and all of those cycles are so important. So if you're going into a cycle of feeling, you're going into a cycle of listening to yourself as well, having a higher level of communication with your emotions and with your thoughts, with what really lights you up, and permissioning yourself to stay on track with those things. And it's very easy to be distracted. It's so easy to be distracted these days. But that's where we, as beings in this reality who are conscious and who love ourselves and who want to do our best, we got to put ourselves first. We have to check in. We have to say, what is it I really want to think about? What do I really want to give to other people? And how can I do that? We have to ask ourselves those questions so that we can draw clarity And then from that place of clarity, we attract that clarity, right? We attract those situations or those people that are exactly what we asked for or what we were feeling within because we have fully identified it. And then, of course, said we're worthy of receiving it. So this Gemini month coming up with opportunity, this holds a lot of space for all of us to tap into having a lighter time with things, really enjoying gaining information without putting the pressure on ourselves to do a whole lot. And to also trust our feelings. If we go into something and we don't actually like it, it's okay. We can move on to something else. We don't always have to like everything that we go into. We can keep ourselves moving, and that doesn't mean we're doing anything wrong. So when we're staying open and we're staying curious, we're not saying nothing is for us and we're not pushing anything away. We're just saying there are things that are for me and I'm curious as to what they are. I have healthy boundaries so I can say no to what doesn't resonate, but I don't have to judge it. I can just stay wildly open and curious about all the things that, again, light me up and what you enjoy communicating to other people. And this could also bring you closer to knowing the styles of communication that you like to share from and also receive. So get out this month and don't be afraid to communicate. Like, that's the thing. It might be about, again, topics that are sort of odd or even things that are emotionally important and deep for you. But this is about trusting yourself and that you got to take inventory of what's around you, right? Can this person hold the space I'm bringing? Is this environment actually helpful for what I'm trying to build here? And then if it isn't, say, okay, no big deal. Shift that energy. Say, what else is available, universe? I'm curious and I'm ready. And then, keep moving into what just feels lighter and feels expansive. So I really hope that this reading supports each and every single one of you. Again, thank you so much for choosing me and for giving me a little bit of your time. I genuinely appreciate you. All right, sending you love. Blessings.